Is there anything in my teeth? Oh, hi and welcome to day 41 of a year of living sincerely. Today I had an interesting thing happen to me. I was headed to the post office to mail my daughter Amanda a care package to Wales, and which I wrote down the address, but then when I got there I couldn't read my handwriting, and so I sent it probably to the wrong place. So we'll see if it gets there. I'll let you know. But yeah, it's true, I write like a doctor. When I was a kid, I used to tell my teachers, because I would always get D's in handwriting, I used to tell my teachers that I was thinking so quick and my brain was so fast that my hand couldn't keep up. Nope, they didn't buy it either. But anyway, so yeah, I was headed to the post office to mail Amanda a care package, and I forgot my cell phone. So yeah, there was about an hour of the day today where I was unplugged from everything. I don't know how I survived. If you know me, you know, and you wonder, how did I survive? But I went to the post office, and then I even went to the grocery because I had to get these sweet peas. I don't think so. Peas suck. But anyway, they're going to come in handy in a few minutes. So yeah, and again, that's not a halo above my head. Silly people, you always think that's a halo, but it's not. It's just a light. I mean, look. Oh wow, it still looks like it. Hold on. See what I'm saying? There's no halo. Debunked. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, if you know me, you know I'm usually having my cell phone nearby because I'm a writer. So most of the day I'm sitting here in this big freaking empty house now that my kids have all flown the coop. And so yeah, I always have my cell phone going. And anyway, there's the phone. It's probably just another political call, so I'm not going to answer it. It's probably going to interrupt me in a second, but I'm going to keep going because that's the kind of mood I'm in. Anyway, so yeah, speaking of these sweet peas, or chícharos in español, I think it's kind of a false advertising to call them sweet because I hate peas. There's not a lot of things I hate, but I hate peas. I was going to read to you a little bit before I do my special thing with the peas from my book, Shaken Not Stirred, a CHEMO Cocktail, which is available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and Kindle. Chapter 9, That I May Live. People ask me all the time if I ever went around asking God, why me, when I found out I had cancer. Before I got cancer, I spent much of my life being a rather introspective sort, with a melancholic bent, who would have had no trouble at all coming up with 100 reasons why me. In a way, cancer kind of cured me of that by shaking my black bile silly to the point of having the gall to wash the bitter down with something sweet. Like when I was a kid, and I would trick my mouth into swallowing peas whenever my mother ruined my plate by piling on those nasty green balls of mush. I still don't like peas, Mom. These days, the closest I get to peas is when I'm picking them out of basmati rice at Indian restaurants. Honestly, I don't get the whole aesthetic argument. Green is one of my favorite colors, but peas are not attractive. They're mushy. I used to have a t-shirt with a funny cartoon and captions that said, if your mom tries to give you peas, just say no. I could have used that shirt when I was a kid, when my mom made me eat peas despite my pleas and promises that I would for sure throw up. She was not moved. So before she threatened to scoop on more peas, I'd take a big swig of Kool-Aid, and tip my head back like I was going to gargle. But instead of gargling, I would drop a single pea into the swirl of Grape Gully and try to wash it down without actually making contact with the pea until it splatted down into my stomach acid. Then I would rinse and repeat until my plate was clean and my mom stopped rolling her eyes at me. I should probably say thank you to my mom for the useful strategy, not to mention the cool analogy. I'd like to clarify that I'm not exactly saying thanks for the peas, though. When you find out you have cancer, there's not much you can do about it. I just lifted my glass, said cheers in as many languages as I could Google, prayed for my health, and tried to swallow the C word like I had swallowed all those nasty peas. Which brings us to how we're going to take down cancer today. But first, as I said, peas are gross. And I don't really feel like getting very close to them. I'm certainly not going to swallow them for a video. I'm not on Survivor, although I am a survivor. See, my t-shirt even says it. Survivor. So yeah, today, starring as cancer is peas. And I hope you can read that. It says cancer. Peas aren't cancer, but they're gross. So what I'd like to do here, for your viewing pleasure, if I can do more than one thing at once, multitask, if you will. We're going to wash them away and do something special with them. Because this is what I like to do with cancer and peas. Ta-da. Ta freaking da. Now, you know, there's a few more in there. And they stink too. I don't get why people like these. I mean, if you go to England and you order fish and chips, you know what you get as a side? Mushy peas. Blah. Anyway, so here, what's what we're going to do with the rest. Now, go live sincerely, y'all. Peas out.